SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
There's another dog here. Hello, another dog. It's probably the same rule as stables, right? Where if you feed another dog... Well, opinion noted, but like... Yeah, okay, I'll just get going. You're right, cows, you're right. Hello, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. It's taken me 2 episodes to even get to the tech lab. Hi. Do I have any reason to talk to you, creepy weirdos? Pastures are great, huh? They got so many cows. Yes, but only in Hateno Village are the cows as stylish as everyone else. Well, what do you say we get ourselves some milk? Should we ask a farmer, or... Well, you better have some acorns with you is all I'm going to say about that. I guess that's a special deal just for me and my squirrel brother. Let's go to the lab. Let's go to the lab. Up here, I assume, yes? Yeah, that's it right up there. The road, as always, is long and winding, but I guess they do want to keep the weirdos on the absolute edge of town. That said, I mean... Another one. Hateno Beach. Oh, sure, that was infested with monsters before, and I had to clear it or something like that. I remember that being a thing. There are a lot of weirdos in town now. There are weirdos all over the place. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to give mushrooms out to people. I should probably have been doing it while I was meeting all the villagers if I was going to, right? Yeah. Where do you want to go? Oh, you want to go to the beach? Oh, we're just going to have to roll you down the hill. I see. Well, that's going to have to happen later. Let's see here. We got... Huh. A cart with a control stick and a fan. I suppose this is for carrying the Korok? Yeah, probably. Alright, well, like I say, later. I got stuff to do. And mostly it's talk to Robbie. And all those side quests in the town that I skipped on the way here because I was occupied. They don't even have the blue torches on the way up here anymore, though, huh? Interesting. I guess they found another power source or something? I don't know. Hello, old man. What are you doing? Talk. What do you want with an old man like me? Shrooms. Nothing. I might not seem busy to you, but taking care of the cuckoos that Timana left in my care is a big part of my day. I thought I'd help her out a bit now that her husband's gone to do his part over at Lookout Landing. Every day I'd take the cuckoos on a walk up the hill to the laboratory. Where are they? Oh, over there. Oh, they are following him. Oh, that's amazing. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. I'm proud of you. Laboratory, here we are. They stripped the glasses off of the frog. Or I guess maybe there weren't any glasses on the frog at this ancient tech lab before. I guess it's just Poor's places that have those glasses, yeah. I don't know, I felt like this place had it as well. Hi. Hi, Robbie. Do you seriously just stand there, hands on hips, waiting for anybody to walk in, or could you just hear me coming? Hard to say. I mean, maybe he was at work, but this table is as tall as he is. Clearly, this isn't made for you. What are you even doing? What do we have going on here? That's my tablet. That's my Sheikah slate. Oh, and that's one of the map thingies. Huh. So these are probably all Pura's notes. Yeah? Hi, Robbie. How are you?
Ah, what a pleasant evening. Hey, you! The Purapad Laboratory is ready for us to do some great things together. First, let's get that sensor up and running. Come on, let's see that Purapad. This'll only take a moment. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
I do wonder if when his goggles do that chameleon eye thing, if he's actually doing that intentionally or if they just do that on their own as an idle animation. You know? Ooh. Shrines of Light I've not yet visited.
Dunzo! Now this sensor will make a sound if there are shrines near you.
Great, thanks.
All right, now that I've installed that sensor for you, how about you walk around the lab and test out how it reacts?
Sure. Why would it... Shrine of Light nearby, really? How What, do you want me to go out the back?
Hey, you, where you going?
You said walk,
We need to finish testing your new sensor. Come back here, will ya?
walk around the lab.
We're still testing that sensor, so hold off on the rushing around for now. Just walk in the direction you're moving when you hear the sensor react.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
What's this? The sensor that I installed on your Purapad is reacting to something, right here and now. It reacts when you're moving towards a shrine. The sensor must be detecting a shrine down the slope in front of the lab. Is there really one that close by? There must be, because my creations are perfect, unless they get broken in some way. Now, why don't you go check down the slope in the direction that the sensor was indicating?
Yeah, okay. Alright. Down the slope, you say? Down here? Ah, look at that. That'll probably be it, huh? What is that? Oh, it actually tells you nearby down below. That's useful. But it made a plonk noise. What was the plonk about? Someone explain to me the plonk. Get in there, you know, Bo. Would this be the place? Discovery! Wrexham Forest Cave in East Necluda. Wah! Is it in here? It is in here. Look at that. Look at that. How convenient. Hi. Maya Hisik Shrine. Well, you could have named it Wrexham after the cave if you wanted to, but apparently you feel like being difficult. Gotta use your ancient language, huh? Okay, fine. I get it, they probably didn't speak the same language as us, except that they do in the flashbacks. Or at least Zelda's an expert in ancient languages, and somehow I can understand it when watching her memories. I don't know. Wait, is this just you passed the trial thing? You found the shrine and therefore... Yeah, okay, sure. What do you got? A magic scepter. But I don't have one of those. However, if I have 3 magic scepters... Like I said, I got 1 staff and 2 scepters. But either way, it probably is worth it, right? Just convert my old... these thingies into, yeah, well, let's get rid of the sapphire sword. Since it's legitimately just a sword with a sapphire on the end of it. And probably ain't gonna last too long. The magic rod should work better, I assume. I assume, right? It would seem to make sense. Hi. Thanks for the scepter. And for the, you know, free light of blessing, considering that all I did was blow a hole in the ground. How did they know that's this sort of thing, right? I mean, I know the shrines distributed themselves when the... Wow, I've lost it again. It's not the shattering, it's the... the something. When the world had the thing happen, right? They distributed themselves out, but like, how were they aware to make that sort of plan? Is it just all... Should we just say Zelda did it, no matter what? Probably Zelda did it. It's like a wizard did it, except it's a time wizard. A time and light wizard. Okay, so I did the shrine. It wasn't really a shrine so much as a congratulations. You won. Oh, this counts as a cave, does it? Why were you keeping your mouth shut? How am I supposed to know you're up there? Do I just have to look up, apparently? So needy. Alright, where did I come in here? I don't know. Let's just ascend out. Okay. I am still in that place where I just burrowed my way in, right? Yep. Yep, no problem. Bunch of apples. Hooray for apples. Big old tree over yonder. I'm getting distracted again. I need to go back to Robbie, probably. I'm guessing he's not done with me just yet. He did say to go find the shrine, but I'm guessing he would, you know, still have interest in whatever it is I'm up to after that. Last time he had upgrades that he could offer me, but I had to bring the components for it. I wonder if that's going to be a thing again. Or if we're done here. If that was the one thing he was researching, and I just had to come all the way out here in order to get it. Maybe. He didn't even seem to use the equipment here. I wonder why it was that he had to wait until I was out here. I'm also going to check out his secret room upstairs. Was Pura out here in the first game? Is that why I'm remembering the glasses being on there? I think this is where Pura was, wasn't it? Robbie, do you keep a diary? Can I snoop on your private business? Whose mirror is this? Robbie's probably, huh? He does keep his hair pretty slick. Who's this? They seem indistinct. Is that just like a fake picture that he uses for appearances? I don't know. That appears to be a picture of... Is that the lab that I'm standing in right now? Huh. Okay. Just to remind you where you are. You are here. Okay, and... the far upstairs? What we got up here? Oh, right! Pura keeps a secret diary here. I remember, that was a thing. Read Pura's diary, of course. I grew frustrated with being treated like a child, so I resumed my age booster experimentations in earnest. The anti-aging device reversed more than 100 years in an instant, so I reflected on that result and moderated the output. When I cautiously exposed myself to its rays, I returned to my 20-year-old form just as I had hoped. Success! I'm so happy that I can once again reach high places without using a jetpack. My 20-year-old body doesn't suffer from sleepless nights researching, and what's more, my skin is perfect, no complaints. 3 volumes of my diary are hidden away now. I'll place the last one at the northeastern edge of Akala. The lab there is perfect for hiding things. It's such a remote location, I'm sure no one will ever come across it. Alright, cool. I was going to ask what this letter was for, but I think it's for the bookshelf, isn't it? What do we have here? Oh, hey! It's the Guardians from the previous game. Apparently her sketches are still up in here, huh? Well, fair enough. Wait. Why are there 2 copies of the same sketch, one on each wall? Pura? That's exactly... Did you photocopy it? Do you have photocopy technology? Of course she does if she wants it. That's just sort of how the technology works in this game. Does Pura want to do something? Well, then, she made it a device that works that way. Great.
Did you find the shrine?
I did. Hi.
My design of the sensor is beyond perfection. Just listen to its sounds and you'll find your way to that nearby shrine.
Hello.
What? You found it? I'd expect nothing less from you. Anyway, how about that sensor? Handy, huh? I'd expect nothing less from me. Well, I've told you what you need to know about that sensor, but I fear it's gone in one ear and out the other. So hang on a minute.
Well, what you got?
Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good.
Uh-huh.
Here you go, the operation instructions for the sensor. Now you can review the sensor feature anytime you want. Just read that poster there. Now you begin to see the true potential of the Pura Pad. But I'm nowhere near done yet. I created new features for that device while I was waiting here for you. Yes, I whipped up some prototypes of these extra features and can get them on your Pura Pad at any time. That is, with some help from you, getting some final data I need in order to activate them perfectly. Let's talk if you want those upgrades. Enjoy that sensor. A taste of great things to come. Until then.
Okay. So there's the instructions, but I know how to use it. That's fine. Do I know how to turn it off? That was important last time around. Map. Shrine of Light sensor. There we go. Y. Okay. So eventually I'll be able to choose different sensor targets, but for now, it's Shrine of Light or off. It did seem less obnoxious in this game than it was in the previous one, which is nice. And plus it only makes noises when you're approaching the shrine, which suggests that if you are ignoring the shrine intentionally, it'll stop beeping, and that's fantastic. Well done, Robbie. Now then, hello.
Hey, you! We have more work to do. Your Pura Pad's nowhere near its full capability yet. The Pura Pad will be even better after I add some extra features. Those include the most essential one, the Travel Medallion feature that lets you set up gates for instant travel anywhere.
That sounds useful.
There's also a Hero's Path mode. It shows where you traveled. Finally, Sensor Plus, which helps you find more than shrines. Your Pura Pad will be perfect once I've installed all of those. But first, I'll need you to gather some test data so I can fine-tune my prototypes. So, let's get to work on that pad. Just talk to me anytime you'd like to get started on any of these.
Travel Medallion. Tell me about that one.
The Travel Medallion feature's quite exceptional. It lets you travel instantly to a gate you've established elsewhere. But we're going to have a little bit of an extra challenge with all this. Come now, give me a Pura Pad for a moment.
Here you go. Or you can look at it anyway. You can't touch it.
Look here, in distant Akala, up in its northeastern corner, is the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, which is also my home. That's where my prototype of the Travel Medallion feature is. I started work on it back there.
So why didn't you bring it down here?
I'd go get it myself, but word is that some dangerous trespassers have made themselves at home there. That's why I'd like to have you, with all your great talents, go there and fetch my travel medallion prototype. To speed this journey along, well, the return journey anyway. Where was that again? Ah, here it is, here it is.
Whoa. But you don't even have the thing that, the what was it? Furnace that ran that thing before?
I've activated a travel gate outside this lab. Now you can get here instantly. It's not faster. You'll need to make your own way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, however. You'll find the travel medallion prototype in a chest beside my desk there. Should be easy enough to find.
Presenting the travel medallion. Great. Thanks, Robbie.
Want to hear anything else about my inventions before you rush off? Your Purapad will grow to its full potential with these extra features.
Tell me about Sensor Plus.
Excellent, very good thinking being curious about this feature. It allows you to pinpoint the location of more than shrines, many more things. That's why it's called Sensor Plus. You select what you want from the compendium, but I can't add my prototype without some extra data, so you need to fill out your compendium with at least 5 types of monsters.
Have I already done that? I feel like I've probably already done that. Here. See? I already did it, I think.
Unbelievable, you got all that data? Then I can install that sensor upgrade right away. Let me have the Purapad for a moment.
There you go.
Now give me just a moment.
Sensor Plus. Sensor has a stronger reaction as you get closer. Ta-da-da-da-da! I assume it's ta-da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know, it's one of those Zelda-y noises, I'm sure.
Now you can search for more than just shrines. Just select what you want to find from the Hyrule Compendium.
So it has to be something I'm taking a photo of. That's true of last game, too. Got it. Sensor Plus done.
Actually, I have a compendium of my own.
Do you?
That's my compendium database. It's got everything you could possibly want to find details about.
Didn't this thing have a personality and a name last time around?
Oh yes, it's all there. Creatures, monsters, materials, equipment, and even different kinds of treasure. In short, a perfect collection of what you might one day achieve in your own Hyrule Compendium on the Purapad. Curious? I invite you to access that database and see it for yourself. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on 1 minute. Okay, details look correct, and if I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. There you go, the operation instructions for the Sensor Plus feature. Now you can review Sensor Plus details anytime you want. Just read that poster there. Also, though you can use the Sensor Plus feature now, your Purapad is not yet perfect. It still doesn't have all the available features, so don't forget that.
Great. I like how you just posted it over the other notes, because clearly nobody's using them anymore. Alright. Tell me about Hero's Path.
Hero's Path mode is an outstanding addition if you do a lot of investigating. Truth is, there's a tracking feature installed on the Purapad. Hero's Path mode lets you see this feature on screen. It's a brilliant system that lets you see the exact path you've taken, and certainly doesn't, share that data out to anyone you wouldn't want that data to be shared out to. Obviously. We're only just sort of idly tracking your location. It's not like we'd actually take advantage of it anyway. Before I can install the prototype perfectly, I'll need you to get data from 15 shrine locations.
I'm pretty sure I've been to way more than that. I guess that's just if you can't come here directly off of the, you come here directly from the island, the Sky Islands, then you can't have it.
What? You've got the data? Hurry up and let me see that Purapad.
How many shrines have I even been to at this point? I feel like it's well above 30.
Now give me just a moment.
Hero's Path mode! Hooray! See the path I've taken. Da-da-da-da-da! He did it. You can save around 256 hours of gameplay. If you exceed this amount of play data, the oldest footsteps will be erased as new ones are added. Well, we'll see if I run into that.
Now you'll be able to see the path you've traveled so far on your map.
Great. Thanks, Robbie. I did it. So for the last one, I just have to go to Akala.
Oh, yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature, too.
Why?
Details will collect. Folder right here. Yes, very good. Here you go, the operation instructions for Hero's Path mode. Now you can review the Hero's Path mode feature anytime you want. Just read that poster. Though you can use the Hero's Path mode now. Your Purapad's not yet perfect, like I mentioned a minute ago.
It's fine. It's fine. What do you have to say for yourself? Instructions. Press X on the map mode. Yeah, okay. It's a great feature. It will record stuff. Yes. Places a thing to blah blah. Alright, so Here's path mode unlocked. Yes. Look at that. Wow, look how squiggly I am. I sure went around that mountain a few times, huh? That's a squiggly path, for sure. I guess these straight lines are when I teleport to places, probably? Apparently there's a whole area up here that I never even touched, huh? Well, that's probably going to keep happening. Ah, great. Oh, no, I don't want to do that right now. Thank you. Thank you. Great. It is. I do appreciate that mode still exists, though. That's fun. So presumably now I can use the sensor to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And let me look at your compendium real quick, Robbie. There it is. Hello. Do you have a name still?
Hey, you interested in my compendium database, I see. My collection is complete. It has creatures. Yeah, you already told me this. It's basically the same thing, except mine's finished. When you take a picture of these kinds of subjects, they'll be registered in your compendium. I've got some mighty elusive entries in my collection. You might find it a real challenge to get them on your own. Say, I'll tell you what. I'll sell you pictures that help fill out the gaps in your compendium. What's with that face? You know how hard I worked to complete this? All that work is priceless, so a few rupees is a great deal. Look, no pressure, but if you want some pictures from my compendium, just let me know.
You told me to have a look at it, though. I want to have a look at it. Examine. He really won't let me.
You're sure interested in my complete compendium, aren't you? It's perfect, so I don't blame you.
Compendium? Yeah. Neat.
You can take self-portraits, too, that work with your compendium. Do they? Imagine taking a picture with weapons. You can see your face all over your collection. Don't forget to say cheese. Did you finish up your business?
Can I buy a picture?
By category, here's what's missing from the pictures in your Pura pad.
Select a category, and wow, it's 100 rupees each. Wow, it's 100 rupees each.
I'll choose what you get based on what's missing.
So I get one random picture for 100 rupees. My goodness. Well,
don't miss a chance to use that camera, got it?
Okay, understood. Thanks, Robbie. I'll just have to try and remember to take pictures of stuff that I'm interested in tracking later on. Wow, it's nighttime. And apparently Inobo's just been waiting out here. Poor Inobo. He didn't ask for this. Nor did Tulin. Took me a second to remember your name. I'm doing better these days. I didn't know you first going in. I mean, I did. I've met you before, but, you know, like, I forget these things. You were a child. You hardly even enter my radar much. Let's see here. So, is this place within this region? Yes, it is. So, if I want the map for this region, I have to clamber up there, huh? I do want the map for this region. It's not close, but it's not that far. I mean, it's going to be cold is the main thing. I want it. I want it. I'll come back to the village and do the other missions I got around here in a bit. I gotta get the map. I want to get the map. Otherwise, I'm just traveling around this random void over here, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, it's cold, so probably should do something about that, huh? Probably should do something about that. Let's see here. Give me that. And probably these. There we go. Now, hopefully it doesn't get even colder as I go up there, or else I'm actually not outfitted to deal with that. I'd have to go all the way back to Rito territory to just buy more freezy goods. Freezy goods? You know what I mean. Cold weather outfit. This is really slow going. And I have no idea where I can get snow boots this time around. Last time there was a quest for it specifically, but now I assume Misko's got them again. And just put them in a hole in the ground somewhere, and it's like, yeah, come get them if you want them. But you'll have to search in every cave in the world. Yeah, okay, Misko, thanks. On the plus side, there don't seem to be many inhabitants around here, but then again, I guess nothing's really going to want to live in this cold. What am I doing up here, you know? And the answer is I'm going to the tower, but why did they put the tower at the top of the dang mountain? I mean, sure, it's a good vantage, but it's very inconvenient. Seems like it's not the best idea in the world, but, well, what do I know? Oh, look, inhabitants. I spoke too soon. All right. Okay. Blue Lizalfos. Ice Lizalfos. I see. Okay, hello. Hello. Okay, that one's one of the Frost Breath Lizalfos, which is a problem for me. And they're dodgy as ever. Okay, but, you know, I could just, like, I mean, Inobo's got that one occupied, but I could just burn it, and it would die instantly. That's how it works. Did he just die? He just died. Fantastic. Well, I'll take that stuff. And, ah! On the plus side, they're not very good at lining up their attacks either, it seems, huh? Oh, you got zap arrows, huh? Well, I'm not too excited about that. Can I just shoot you in the face and have done with it? I can. Great. Were there more? Or was it just the 3 of you? Also, it seems a little bit uncharacteristic of the region to be using shock arrows here. Yeah? Well, I guess you can do what you want. I'm not the boss of you. I mean, once you come back alive, of course. Because, you know, you're dead and all that. Get rid of that. No. No. Get rid of that. Get that. Okay, there we go. No, I wanted to... Here. They've got a treasure and I wants it. What do we got? Probably an opal. 10 arrows. Actually, I'd rather have 10 arrows than an opal. So, great, thank you. And up there, that's more fruit, huh? Well, I do enjoy fruit. How do they get their own goods, you know? They've got these platforms set up so that, you know, it's easy to ascend up here. For me, specifically. But what do they... How do they... Can they just clamber up the side of these... poles they got set up, or... Am I wildly underestimating their capacity to do such things? The fact that it's coated in ice... It's... They're going to want me to have full... ice resistance, aren't they? Huh. I'm not detecting a shrine at all around here. But I wish I would, because, you know, I don't want to have to walk all the way back here once I have to teleport out and get more ice gear, you know? Well, let's see if I can at least make it as far as... Well, I suppose I do also have the ability to eat frost resistance food. Oh, we do still have wolves up here. Hello, wolf. You're gonna cause trouble for me, huh? Okay. Wait, wow, you survived that. That's impressive, actually. But I do want your meat if you're gonna toss me arrows, so... Cool. Gourmet meat and prime meat. That's a pretty tasty wolf, I tell you what. I wouldn't think that wolves would be that tasty to eat, but, well, Link does not agree with me. Then again, Link can eat a rock. So Link's standards are set differently than mine. We got locals. Oh, we sure do. Wow, that's a big one. Wow, that's a big one. They're a big feller. Nah. That's an enormous explosion. I want your goops. I want your goops. Give them. Yeah, okay, cool. And it did, in fact, freeze the locals. My goodness. Well, let's get you in the face then. Pow. He's a black Lizalfos, is he? Gotcha. Alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. Hold still for a second. I see you have a snowball on a stick, which presumably would freeze me if you hit me with it, which doesn't make a great deal of sense if you think about it, but so the best idea is don't think about it. Never think. This is the way to do the best in this game. Do not think. Now then, you must have a shrine around here somewhere. You must. I insist that you must. At least they have stairs. That's convenient. I guess because this is a local shrine or whatnot. You know, the dragon used to be a hold up here, and I had to go and stop him from being all blighted and whatnot. Hey, remember the blight? That sure was similar to the gloom, huh? I wonder why nobody's made that connection. Because the previous game only existed in theory, and they can't prove that you played it. I know. Why did Ganon get 2 different forms this time around? Is it because his physical form was just sealed the entire time, and so we were just fighting his spirit? But that wasn't good enough, his spirit just went back to his body? And then that woke up when we went and poked it with a stick? I mean, we didn't poke it with a stick. Rauru poked it with a... Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Hi! I want to look at them. I want to look at the things that are screaming at me. Do I have any gloom resistance food right now? Decino! Decino, that is. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna excuse myself for a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Are they still on to me? No. Good. Okay. And my blight is gone. Great. Okay, cool. Well, I did want to run into another one of those because I do want to try and defeat Phantom Ganon, but I need to... Oh, the dragon's here. There he is. Hello, the dragon. I should take a picture of you, huh? I should take a picture of you. Nadra, that's your name. I didn't remember, but that's okay. Hi, Nadra. Good to see you. I should also take a picture of Phantom Ganon. I'm pretty sure I tried to take a picture of the Gloomhands and it didn't actually do anything. Like, they don't exist, theoretically, because they're not at their complete form or whatever. But let's see here. I need to take advantage of my cookpot situation, yeah? Takeout device. Great. It just sort of deploys it on the ground with a fire automatically. That is useful. Alright, so I want to cook something for gloom resistance and something for gloom recovery. I'm pretty sure I still got some of those dark... What are they called? Where are they? Where would they even be? Are they in with the monster bits? They're not monster bits, huh? There we are. Dark clump. Cold to the touch, pitted with black... filled with pitch black darkness. Okay. Hold that. Use it in cooking to get a gloom resistance effect. Wow, it looks gross as heck and it's pulsating. But I need to cook it legitimately with food or else I'll ruin it, I assume. So, where's my food? Well, there's normal meat. By type. Okay, there we go. I didn't know I wasn't sorted by type already. Put it with some gourmet meat. Maybe that'll make it go down a little smoother. And some herbs. And... oh, I don't know. How about... I need something, like, tasty and not particularly common, but also... well, maybe I could just... I guess I could just... listen, this is fine. Just cook that. Cook that. Warding steamed meat. 4 minutes of gloom resistance. Okay, great. I probably could expand out... I could probably expand out the duration of that if I used more than one of them, but I'm hesitant to use up all my resources. Have you noticed? I would also like... let's see. Sundelions. Let's just put a whole bunch of those in with some reasonably good meat. By type... I guess that... yeah, there we go. Prime meat. Great. Cook them. Was that the Ballad of the Windfish? It sure was. Plus 12 hearts if they're gloom damaged. Great. Well, I mean, I don't even have that many, I don't think. Do I? Hang on. I do! So even if I lose basically all of my health, I'll be okay. Great. Well, that is useful. Now then, I need to eat 2 apples. I need to put on some actual... I can't put on some actual armor, though. Well, I can put on this anyway. Best I can do. It's just too dang cold up here. Alright. Are you... oh, you're actually sprinkling the area with frost bombs, huh? Well, I'm not going to mess with you right now. I'm guessing eventually I'll need dragon parts again, but that's probably for, like, armor upgrades and whatnot, and I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Now then, you still here? I have to assume you are still here, yeah? Or does the presence of Nadra suppress the Gloomhands? Interesting. At the very least, they seem to have despawned for now. Huh. Well, if they show up again later, I guess I'll deal with that when I come to it. And I just need to shoot you right in the gooblies. There we go. And that'll do ya. And we have another patrol. Well, that's okay. That's all right. Kick that open before it rolls too far down the hill. Knight's Shield. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I'd rather have that than the thing I'm carrying right now. There you go. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now then. Let's sneak up on this guy right here. I say sneak up on, but I'm just going to charge up and hit him with a stick. You know I am. Wild berries. Nice. I remember those being pretty useful. What? Okay. Why are you so much faster than the other ones I've seen before? How does that work? Also, you just got frozen by your own ally. Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. Quickly, quickly. Ah, no, 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 no. No, man, that hurts. Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. All right. Stuff for eating. Stuff for eating. I guess there's these. Sure. Just eat all that. That's not good enough, but it's a start anyway. I really need to just cook some basic heart restoratives, huh? Wait a second, I could probably get to use these. Fine. Hi. Cool, thank you. Toolin or whoever that was that just saved my life. Shinobo, thank you for taking care of that thing. Oh boy! Wow, that was close. Whew. I think the snowball was gone from the end of it because he expelled its one usage. But man, he came close to killing me. Good thing I was wearing this armor. I mean, that said, I do get the impression that if you have a decent amount of health on you, instead of killing you in one hit, most things will just knock you down to like a quarter of a heart, and then you have a chance to struggle back on your own. Why does that guy have a... Look at that. What's going on there? Hey, explain what your deal is. Oh, it's a Soldier Construct 4. It's got a rotatey bit. Dang. And it's all fancy looking compared to the other ones. I wanted to turn around, though. Clearly you're patrolling, so clearly you could turn around. Do I already have a Soldier Construct 3 photo? I don't remember. I mean, I could alert them to my presence. Just sort of like that, and then it would know. There we go. Great. Soldier Construct 4. I've got it. It's got a spooky sun face. Is it going to come all the way over here? Oh, it's got a freezy weapon, huh? Or it did. No, it still does. No, it definitely still does. It's got a Zonai device. I'm just gonna knock that out of your hands if possible. Knock it out of your hands if possible. Oh, you're so resilient. Why are you so resilient? Because you're a Construct 4. I know. But it would be cool if you... Stop it! Okay. Hang on. In the eye. I missed. In the eye. Oh, boy! No. Wake up. Okay. Okay, I probably could have flurry rushed off of that if I'd been paying enough attention, but at least I got the shield up in time. Okay. Ooh, it's like a frost sprinkler. I don't like that. I mean, I do, it's neat, but also stop it. Okay, I can just block that, despite it being frost imbued. And it's really convenient that Yonobo just sort of occupies the attention of the other guy. There we go. Whew. Okay, give me your stuff. Soldier Construct 4 horn, 24 fuse attack power. A horn embedded with a sharp disc. The disc spins mysteriously and can slice through almost anything. Now you can pick up anything. Frost emitter spear. I mean, it does sound potentially useful, but I also have a wizard rod that I'm planning on putting a sapphire on to have much the same effect, you know? I don't have any frost emitters yet, though. Is it worth picking that up? I mean, I'd have to figure out something to drop, and that's always the problem, isn't it? I'm not too fussed about it, I guess. I'm not too fussed about it. Mostly I wanted the Soldier 4 horn. Although I guess it would be potentially useful to use against the... against the Gloom Hands. Well, it's probably fine. Let's just climb the dang mountain. How much further can it be? Not that much further. Oh, hey, someone's actually up here. And they don't appear to be wearing frost gear, which is questionable. The legendary treasure. Yeah, what's up?
Hi.
Nasby. Hello, my name is Nasby. I'm a treasure hunter and adventurer extraordinaire, undaunted by even the coldest snow. This area is frozen solid and packed with monsters. No one in their right mind would set foot here. Except me, of course. There surely must be treasure resting here on this mountain where everyone else fears to tread. That's what drove me to travel all this way to Mount Lanayru. Until I saw you, I really thought I'd be the only one. You must be here for the same reasons I am, and if you are, you'll be wanting to know what I know about the treasure. The truth is, by sheer luck, I overheard a legend relating to the treasure on this mountain while I was on my way here. I knew I was a genius for assuming there was treasure on Mount Lanayru. You want to hear the legend too? Great, then listen up. For I am Nasby, the treasure hunter with nothing to hide. The legend goes like this. Skim across snow from the spring high in the heavens to the mountain below. Pass through the rings of light to see the light of blessing. What do you think? That was a real legend of a real treasure passed down on this very mountain. That's a shrine for sure. And you know what, the name like the Light of Blessing, that treasure's got to be worth a bundle. I suspect the spring high in the heavens is referring to these springs. The treasure is as good as found, all except for the finding it part. I don't know what to do with the rings of light bit. I don't see anything like that around here. But I won't give up, because you see, I am Nasby. Yep, the Dauntless Treasure Hunter, not to be confused with my noble steed, Dauntless. Where's your noble steed? Where's your noble steed? Where's Dauntless? Hey, where's your horse?
Hi.
Does that answer all your questions? You want to hear the Legend of the Mountain? Bye. Gotcha, till we meet again, my kindred spirit, and risking life and limb for that sweet, sweet treasure. I mean, mostly I wanted the map tower. What is it? Why did they put it up? Why is it up there? What the heck, Pura? Why are you making this specifically difficult? Huh. Well, I mean, presumably we want a wise solution to this, so I guess we'll just sort of... There we go. I have to assume the water's very cold, yes? Seems like a safe bet. Can I just... I can, good. Okay. Can I make it to there from here? The answer is yes, I can. Pray! Devout swordsman who offers his prayers, hear my plea. I can no longer sense the presence of the Mother Goddess statue which dwells in the vast canyon. I would ask you to go to that land and bring tidings to me of the Mother Goddess statue. Please, I beg of you. Got a statue of wisdom. Huh. Okay. Which canyon? What canyon? What are we doing? Manny's beloved, teach a lesson. Teach me a lesson, Teach me lesson 1. That's what it says. Okay, so... I was expecting to get a treasure quest from, I already forgot his name. The treasure hunter who I just talked to. There it is. The high spring and the light rings. There we go. Skim across snow from the spring high in the heavens to the mountain below. The spring high in the heavens. That sounds like I gotta go to a sky island, doesn't it? The mountain below. Pass through the rings of light to see the light of blessing. Skim across the snow. Like shield surf? Wait, is the water safe? Oh. Why is the water safe? Because it's magic? Because it's magic. Okay, cool. Well, great. That's good. That's handy that it's magic. Whoop. Sorry. My phone decided to talk to me, and I wish it would not. So I need to climb the parts that aren't ice, because I presume the ice is all slippery, because usually it is, right? Why is it so much more difficult to get to the map tower than it is to get to the Shrine of Wisdom? What the heck, Pura? Why would you do this? This technology only does us any good if you can access it. And it's not like being up high up actually helps with this thing, since it's just going to shoot you into the sky regardless. Oh, but then again, I could probably use it to get to the shrine in the heavens, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we got some stuff for building a fire. Could be useful, I suppose. Can I just walk in and use this one? It's hard enough to get here that I assume it's going to be. Yeah, great. Examine. Nice. I wonder if the air above this place is going to be freezing cold as well. Because honestly, it probably should be, right? Is that how it works? If you're in a cold region and you go even higher, presumably it'll get colder. Yeah? Guess I don't know. Well, in either case. Let's get up there. Just completely expressionless as that all happens. He's used to it at this point. Everybody knows that Pura's a weirdo. You just have to deal with her foibles. And here we are. Give me that map. Does the spool on my waist just sort of drop off after the map is done? I hadn't really taken notice of what happens to that. Map achieved. Look at that. Is the Rudo village further north? It must be, huh? I guess, yeah, it was further north from Mountain Lene Road. That was a thing. Great. I got it. I've done it. And there's the Sky Archipelago. Okay. Looks like all the islands are way over there, interestingly. Over in the top right there. And it just drop off. It does just drop off on my belt. Look at that. Okay, so there's no Sky Islands. Wait, yes there are. There's one right there. There's one right there. And it is in fact still freezing cold up here. Suppose that does make sense. Would this be the shrine in the sky? It does seem likely, doesn't it? Let's see if I'm right. This looks like a shrine location, without a shrine to speak of just yet. Ah, yeah, here we go. High five. Yep, we just jump off the side and go through the rings of light, huh? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Well, on the plus side, it doesn't just tell you what to do when you get here. Because honestly, I'd feel a little bit bad for... Nasby, was it? I'd feel a little bit bad for Nasby if it turned out that you could just show up at the destination and know exactly what it is you're supposed to do. I assume this water's very cold. Doesn't seem to have any fishes in it. Is it not? Is it safe? Is this also magic water? What the heck? Well, that's fine. Not like I'm complaining about not dying from that. Zonite shields. Sledge shield. Well, this is the perfect opportunity because, yeah, this was another thing that was hinted at me, so, flame emitter shield. It's fine. Oh, man. I have so many good shields is the thing. Just drop it, it's fine. It's fine, I can make another one of those easy. Sledge shield! Alright, let me just equip that. No, now it's calling the horse. That's not helpful right now. Sledge shield. Alright, I got a sledge shield. But that's a new Zonite device, actually. That sled. I actually haven't seen one like that. Wait, the rings went away. Is it because I walked away? Do I have to reactivate it? No, I don't. Okay, so I just have to... Okay. How does it work again? Let's see here. You go like this, and then you... yeah. That's it! That was it. Okay. So, hold out shield. Jump up. And away we go! No, we don't. Try again. Away we go! Air... Snowboarding. Is this gonna be okay? Am I gonna be alright? I feel like I might not be alright. Broken ankles! Was I supposed to catch myself? Thank you, fairy, by the way. I was probably supposed to catch myself, but I didn't want to waste any of the timer, you know? Maybe I was supposed to dive down here? I don't know. Either way, we're snowboarding down a mountain. Because that's something Link can just do. Instinctively. Oh, I did it. I've done it. Huzzah. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? They always have that dragon collar thing ready to go as soon as the shrine actually shows up. Those own eyes sure were something, weren't they? The high spring and the light rings, I've done it. Shrine of light nearby, you don't say? Zakusu Shrine. Alright, let me in. Let me in. Is this going to be another situation where I just get the light of blessing and walk away? Probably. I just did the challenge. Plus, I broke my ankles. Ah, my clothing is gone. Apparently we do have to do something here. This shrine imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. Uh-huh. Outside equipment is forbidden beyond this point. So it's one of these, huh? Okay. Proving Grounds Ascension. So presumably we're using Ascend, huh? Alright, well, what we got? Long stick, old wooden shield, old wooden bow, handful of arrows. Okay. Something heard me already. Okay, we got... So it's just spawning more of those and they get sent down, but I can probably use recall to get back up there, huh? They definitely see me as soon as I step into the room, though. May just have to time it properly, huh? Is that not gonna work? Probably have to recall it first, and while it's paused from being recalled, I can then ascend into it? Maybe. Right there. Recall. Okay. Rewind. And then, while that's happening... Okay, missed my chance. Missed my chance. Alright, well, in that case, I guess we can... Stop with the recall, for now. Okay. Okay. There is a... It's back. It's back. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. I messed it up again. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing! A couple of rockets in there, protected by lasers. I assume I can't just crouch and duck underneath the lasers, even though it looks like I can? Oh, I can! Okay. Sure. I should probably turn off the recall button, huh? There you go. Okay, well, we have rockets, which are useful. I suppose I could merge one to my shield and go up that way. Let's see here. There we go. So we got that. And now we can just sort of go up. Ah, the constructs have seen me. And I do have to kill them, huh? Alright, well. Let's just sneak up this way and see who's here and what I can do about it. Nobody's here. Oh, he's right there, huh? Okay. So don't go out here. Instead, let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Are you gonna be looking right at me? Yes. Possibly. Can I even get up there? I kinda can't. Someone sees me. Oh boy. And he's throwing stuff. Alright, well, let's go back down here. He dropped an arrow, which I could technically use. Give me the other rocket. Not on the stick! Not on the stick! What am I... Oh, no. Oh, no. What happens when you use a rocket on a stick on somebody? I don't even know. Alright, well, let's find out. Hi! Nah! Well, that does do more damage. Give me his bow. Okay. So I've used up the rockets uselessly, so I cannot use them to get up there. Let's grab the arrows, because they're peppering me with them. I may as well grab them and use them, since I only have so many right now. There's the hot air balloon over here. We got these things, which I can break open using Ultra Hand. They didn't have anything inside them. They were supposed to be used as they were. I see. I see. Alright, well, in that case, let's switch to a torch. Light. Whoops! Those things fall over. Gotcha. Okay, well, let's drop the torch. Drop the torch. Drop the... There we go. And then stand this guy up. Or I guess I could just use this guy. I was going to put the torch in the middle of this, but I can just use this. There, attach that and get on. Okay. Now switch to... I dropped my torch. Well, that's probably fine. I got my rocket spear. What more could I want in the world? How high up do I need to go, exactly? Well, there's something above me. Can I ascend to it? Not really. Well, this does seem to be taking me straight to the top. Oh, there's a captain. Hello, the captain. And someone behind me is about to shoot me. Clank, 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 clank. Clank him in the face, clank him in the face. Okay, we got zap arrows, huh? Well, I don't want to deal with that. That was a big explosion. I'm glad I wasn't standing there for it. Hi. Hi, hi. That guy died. Take his bow. He didn't drop any arrows, disappointingly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, alright, alright. Cool, let me just... Got... Okay. Listen, I want your spike club. I want your spike club. Your captain lets you on fire, which is convenient from my perspective, but not yours. Ow! Okay. That's alright. Let me see here. Spiked iron ball hammer is going to be better than what I was using. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm gonna just jump over your arm, getting close where you can't do anything about it. Get him again, get him again, get him again, get him again. Nice! And take his club. Okay, cool. But I probably can't get in here until I've killed everybody, huh? Okay, I see how it is. We're just sort of doing the brute force approach. Hope that's okay. Did I pick up any food? No, I didn't. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fuse one of these with my shield. In case I need to go up again, I suppose. I don't know if it'll come up, but it might. You don't know. What? How that horn I picked up? 15 fuse attack power? That's technically better than what I had been using, huh? Alright, put that back down. Right there. And let's fuse that to a wooden stick. Like that. That's a pretty good sword. Of course, now if I use my shield, I am going to get launched into the sky, which was perhaps an oversight on my part, but a bit late now. Let's see here, use the rusty shield, and we'll merge that with one of these. Like that. And that should be decent? Question mark? It might be. There. That's not bad, huh? That could be good. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get this thing over here to work out, but, well, it's probably fine. I feel like I probably should just snipe these guys. Like, I don't really have a reason not to, yeah? Oh. Well, that didn't do much damage. Whoops. Missed on the third shot. Well, that's okay. Hi, I'm here! And you're not anymore! Ha 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 ha! And you, the first guy I ran into, you are the last guy who I will deal with. Ouch! I lit myself on fire. I win. Your equipment will be returned to you. Cool, thanks. But I like my new shield. Well, I can't have my new shield anymore. Okay, thanks. Got my sled shield back anyway. But now I gotta go back up there. Which means I gotta use that thing, probably. So, let's use that thing, probably. Like that. But it's gonna be moving too fast, right? Yeah. So maybe I need to just time it properly? I can't move while I'm about to recall, so... What if I jump for it now? And then... I cannot recall... Oh, okay, I can just jump on it here. Well, that's a lot simpler than I was making it out to be. Okay. We just pause it here. Missed. There we go, now get on. Okay. Great. There we go, I made use of it. Fantastic. And, let's just make our way out. It would be nice if my health was also returned to me, after I was done with the shrine. But no, no such luck. Gotta heal my dang self, huh? Okay. Okay. What you got in the box, huh? What's in the box, huh? It's a Soldier 4 Spear. That's pretty nice. I should probably carry that around instead of this. Because I never think to use Water Warrior stuff anyway. Plus, I'll be going to the Zora region eventually, and then I can get a whole bunch of Zora equipment, no problem. So, high five. I made it, I did it. I would not have made it if I didn't have this much health, but that's okay, I did it. And, of course, I brute forced it entirely. There was no finesse, but that's okay. Hey, I did get my health back. Great, I forgot about that part. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, well. Great. The chasm's right over there. But, oh boy, another one of those. They're just everywhere. Of course they are, because you're always going to need their, Korok seeds. Well, I guess not always, but they do have a good approach with those things. They make so many of them that you do the ones you feel like doing, and you don't do the ones you don't feel like doing, and you wind up with enough slots for your equipment, and it's going to be just fine. That's basically what it comes down to. But in the meantime, I'm going to complain about it occasionally. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to leave it off here, because it's been an hour. But I got to go back to Hotno Village and actually do the things they asked of me, now that I have a map. I don't know. I don't like being in a random void, you know? Although I see there's a random void between me and basically anywhere else, huh? Except for the route I just came from. Well, it's okay. That's okay. progress is still progress. Thank you for watching. Next time, I'll probably go do some odd jobs if I learn how to get that taken care of, alright? Alright, I'll see you then.